Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav Shri Radhe, Jaya Radha Madhav, Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav Shri Radhe, Jaya Radha. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Prabhupada ki jaya, Amit Bhakta Vrinda ki jaya. So reading from An Nectar of Devotion. Chapter 7, Evidence regarding devotional principles. Accepting the shelter of a bona fide spiritual master. In the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagvatam, 3rd chapter, verse 21, Prabhupada tells Maharaj Nimi, sorry, Prabhupada tells Maharaj Nimi, my dear king, please know for certain that in the material world there is no happiness. It is certainly a mistake to think that there is happiness here, because this place is full of nothing but miserable conditions. Any person who is seriously desirous of achieving real happiness must seek out a bona fide spiritual master and take shelter of him by initiation. The qualification of a spiritual master is that he must have realized the conclusion of the scriptures by deliberation and arguments and thus be able to convince others of these conclusions. Such great personalities who have taken shelter of the Supreme Godhead, leaving aside all material considerations, are to be understood as bona fide spiritual masters. Everyone should try to find such a bona fide spiritual master in order to fulfill his mission of life, which is to transfer himself to the plane of spiritual bliss. The purport is that one should not accept as a spiritual master someone who is fool number one, who has no direction according to scriptural principles of devotional service, and who has no direction according to scriptural injunctions, whose character is doubtful, who does not follow the principles of devotional service, or who has not conquered the influence of the six senses gratifying agents. The six agents of the sense gratification are the tongue, the genitals, the belly, anger, the mind, and the words. Anyone who has practiced controlling these six is permitted to make disciples all over the world. To accept such a spiritual master is a crucial point of advancement in spiritual life. One who is fortunate enough to come under the shelter of a bona fide spiritual master is sure to traverse the path of spiritual salvation without any doubt. Without any doubt, Prabhupada says. No? But the point Prabhupada makes very clear is that spiritual master should be bona fide, isn't it? Okay. नेक्टर डिवोशन की जय, श्री रूप गोस्वामी पाद की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। So I think we are reading from Canto 7, Chapter 8, text 46, you said? Yeah. 46. I don't see any purport in 46, so we'll continue till 47. Okay, I'll read 46 and then we'll chant 47 verse then. Okay. Shri Vidyadhara Uchu Vidyam Pratak Dharanayānuradham Nyasedat Agyo Balavirya Dripta Shayena Sanke Pasuvadantastam Maya Narsimam Pranatasmanityam. Translation. The inhabitants of Vidyadhara Loka prayed, our acquired power to appear and disappear in various ways according to various varieties of meditation was banned by that foolish Hiranyakashipu because of his pride in his superior bodily strength and his ability to conquer others. Now the Supreme Personality of Godhead has killed him just as if the demon were an animal. Unto the supreme pastime form of Lord Nrsimhadev, we eternally offer our respectful obeisances. Wow. Let's go to text 47. Shri Naga Uchu Yena Papena Ratnani Yena Papena Ratnani Stri Ratnani Hritani Naha Stri Ratnani Hritani Naha Tad Vaksha Patena Nasham Tad Vaksha Patena Nasham Dattananda Namastustu Te Dattananda Namastustu Te Shri Nagauchu Yena Papena Rattani Stri Ratnani Hritani Na Tadvaksha Patene Nastam Dattananda Namastuste Shri Nagauchu Yena Papena Ratnani Stri Ratnani Hritani Na Tadvaksha Patene Nasam Dattananda Namastuste Shri Nagauchu येन पापेन रत्नानि श्रीरत्नानि हृतानि न तद्वक्ष पाटेन नाशाम् दत्तानंद नमस्तुस्ते। श्रीनागौचु येन पापेन रत्नानि स्त्रीरत्नानि हृतानि श्रीनाग ऊचु येन पापेन रत्नानि स्त्रीरत्नानि हृतानि न तद्वक्ष पाटने नाशम् आनंद नमोस्तुते। श्रीनागौचु येन पापेन रत्नानि श्रीरत्नानि हृतानि न तद्वक्ष पाटने नाशम् दत्तानंद नमोस्तुस्ते। श्रीनागौचु येन पापेन रत्नानि श्रीनागौचु येन पापेन रत्नानि तद्वक्ष पाटने नासाम् तत्तानंद नमस्तुस्ते। Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The inhabitants of Nagaloka said, the most sinful Hiranyakashipu took away all the jewels on our hoods and our beautiful wives. Now, since his chest has been pierced by your nails, you are the source of all pleasure to our wives. Thus, we together offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Purport. No one is peaceful if his wealth and wife are forcibly taken away. All the inhabitants of Nagaloka, which is situated below the earthly planet system, were in great anxiety because their wealth had been stolen and their wives kidnapped by Hiranyakashipu. Now Hiranyakashipu, having been killed, their wealth and wives were returned, and their wives felt satisfied. The inhabitants of various lokas or planets offered their respectful obeisances unto the Lord because they were relieved by the death of Hiranyakashipu. Disturbances similar to those created by Hiranyakashipu are now taking place all over the world because of demonic governments. As stated in the 12th canto of Srimad Bhagvatam, the men of the governments of Kali Yuga will be no better than rogues and plunderers. Thus, the populace will be harassed on one side by scarcity of food and on another by heavy taxation by the governments. In other words, the people in most parts of the world in this age are harassed by the ruling principles of Hiranyakashipu. Wow. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha. Namaha Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschadya Satarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So Canto 7, Chapter 8, entitles The Lord Slays the King of the Demons. So in this past time, as of now, we see that Lord has actually killed Hiranyakashipu. And now all others, they are uh, praying to Lord Nrsimhadev. He is very fiery in this at this point of moment where he has just killed Hiranyakashipu. Interestingly, I was just discussing with Maharaj, I mean, at probably at half 5 or 6 to the morning, and I was something, and then Maharaj says the problem is in the purport. I mean, not this one. Actually, I was talking, and I could read it here. Maharaj said that, yeah, Prabhupada says because the rulers or the government are getting away from our Vedic scriptures, that's why we are seeing problems. And he uses the word, same words, the robbers and plunderers. Even in Bhagavatam, if you go higher, that's been described like how even Prabhupada says in this purport as well, the taxation, heavy taxation is going on, So earning 40% is gone by taxes. Even not that, even if you buy anything, you have to pay taxes again on that. So VAT and things are going on, right? So the important point is in this purport, Prabhupada is trying to mention that no one can become peaceful, right? So though if someone's health, wealth and wife is taken away, they won't get peaceful. But the essential point is no one can become peaceful, isn't it? And the same topic Maharaj was discussing yesterday in the evening in the Limro, that how can someone become peaceful? Maharaj took the quote of verse 1, chapter 5. The process to become peaceful is described in our scriptures. Prabhupada many times Prabhupada says that we are searching for the happiness, but we don't know where we can get happiness, isn't it? And when we know where can we get happiness, then it's done. It's all ongoing pleasure and pleasure and pleasure. Rupa Goswami explains nicely. He says that the pleasure that we get in the heavenly kingdom, if we compare that the pleasure with the material world, it's like a mustard seed in a hill. And then it goes higher. He says the pleasure that we get in Brahman and the pleasure we get in heavenly kingdom is like hill and mustard seed. So if we just try to compare the mustard seed we saw in the material world, that pleasure, and in the Brahman, there's much more higher. It's twice, two hills now, proportionately gone higher. And then he says the spiritual bliss is unlimited. So there is no comparison of material pleasure that we can get in this loka or in higher planet. The reason is we have to come back again here. Abrahma bhuna loka punavartina Arjuna. Krishna says clearly that if we are trying to enjoy material world or hankering for some more material enjoyment, if you have the desire for that, if you go follow the karma kanda process, if you get those piety by performing pious activities, what happens? We go higher planet and we enjoy more there. However, the point is that as soon as that piety finishes, we have to come back again. Misery continues again. Even when Maharaj mentioned this point as well, that even Indra, he is the lord of the demigods. Still, he is not satisfied. He is still always disturbed. He is always looking towards in this material world that who is doing yajnas and who is trying to take my seat, my position. So if there's a concern of Indra, then what are the concerns we should be in? Just imagine. So finding happiness in this material world is in one kind of impossible. In one of the example Prabhupada mentions, as I was hearing it, I've not read it yet. So to give an example, that a rich man, he invited sages, many sages for feeding them prasadam, and then he arranged so much of nice palatable dishes made, and the sages they started honoring Sad. And then the one of the says, says, "Oh, you come and then you have take your seat here as well." He says, "No, I'll take later on." No, no, don't worry. Come and sit and sit along aside and then have you as well. So I mean, we both can host and both we can have it. Not a problem. You're rich. There are a lot of servants. They can serve you. No problem at all. So he agreed to sit down, and then his servant he brought another plate for him. So the plate they brought to the sages, it got a lot of different items. The paneer, pulao, puri, many varieties of sweets and things. However, the plate the rich man got as different things, not the same one. And then they say, why you're eating all this? We have our plate is something different. What's your? He says, no, the problem is that I got some health issues. And because of that, I can't eat those fried puris or sweets and things like that. So the point is, even having so much of wealth, riches, even if you want to enjoy, you can't. Isn't it? There are so much of palatable dishes, but still he is living on the medicines. Right? So he is, just for example, a diabetic, taking medicines and all things. So much restrictions for the diet itself. Money is there. You want to eat, but you can't eat. Right? And then another example Prabhupada gives is that if you want to enjoy, if you like a sweet, let's for example, sweet balls or gulab jamun or wonderful, simply wonderful, whatever you want, as per your thoughts, you can think about it. You can have one. You say, wow, it's very nice. And the second, okay, good. You can have two. Just imagine once you have 5 of the gulab jamuns, what next? The host, he says, okay, take more. He said, no, I think I have enough now. He said, no, take more. But just imagine, can we take more after that, after 5? Maybe 10, or maybe, depending upon your capacity. Just imagine, maybe 20. After that, what? After that, what? He says, no, I'm done. Just imagine you like that sweet, whatever it is. You can think of rasmalai, gulab jamun, srikhand, or whatever you can think of, your choice. But at one point of time, you can't take it anymore. You have the desire or you like the sweet. Sweet is there, but the taste you can't enjoy anymore. It means what? The pleasure that we get in this material world cannot be enjoyed continuously. It needs to be a break. I need a break for now. I need a break from eating now. Right? Maybe tomorrow or maybe day after. Oh, anyway, I've done 20 gulab jamun today, so maybe next week, not now. Isn't it? It's called as bhoga and tyaga. So you enjoy and then give up. But you can't give up full time as well. No, it's been long time, haven't been gulab jamun, so get some more gulab jamun. So you enjoy it again. And then 10 more, no, enough. And in one of the examples I was hearing, also it says, in this material world, the people are working for Monday to Friday just to get a little break on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. What they do, they go out to spend the money. And whatever they wanted to, it's their choice because they're earning. But again, you can't continue. You have to come back again on Monday. You do your job. Just imagine if someone has a lot of money and he's planning very well. Okay, I need to go for this tour. Let's, for example, someone from India, they come to abroad for a tour. How long they can be on tour? A month, 2 months. After that, what? They say, no, I need to go back to home because I'm running out of money. I need to earn again. So the point is, working like Prabhupada's case, working like bull and asses, and then again going back to there, same condition. So enjoying, so material enjoyment cannot continue forever, right? And even in the material world, we cannot be renounced all the time as well, unless and until our senses are completely controlled, as we read in a devotion. So unless and until the six urges are completely controlled, we cannot be called as Goswami. Right. So the point is here, this Hiranyakashipu, he has kidnapped, he has so much of power. As Tere Maharaj was saying that Hiranyakashipu was so powerful that even the demigod, they used to fear from him. He was so powerful. Just imagine. And then uh, Lord Brahma gave all the boon to him. Okay, go on, continue, ask all whatever you wanted. But Lord Krishna has a different plan. Lord Krishna wanted to uh, enjoy the Birarasa. So he has given the power to Hiranyakashipu to be so much powerful that at least I can enjoy fighting with you because there is no one who can give me a fight. So I want to enjoy this fight rasa mood. So I've given the power and let's enjoy it. So just for his own pleasure, and more importantly, is the pleasure is there, but again is is to show the devotees that how powerful Krishna is, and then the devotees, they can come around and discuss the pastimes with the Lord. See, Lord have been fighting with Hiranyakashipu for a long time, but what happened? Just one fist on the cheek, that gone. Hiranyakashipu was killed like that, isn't it? Hiranyakashipu was killed like that. Even the Devatas, when Hiranyakashipu was killed, the Devatas, they were saying, "Oh, Lord Bhairav, please kill him because it's evening time coming soon, and that the demon, they become more powerful. They got all the mystic powers, and then so okay, as you wish, one slap done." So the point is, Krishna, it doesn't comes here in this material world for for killing demons. It's just a pastime. Even you don't want to kill demons. It is just so that the devotees, they can understand more and clarify more, discuss more about it. The real essence of Krishna's appearance in different incarnations is to give the context for the devotees to release the pastimes. If we, in the material world, if we do not know who is Krishna and we do not know his pastimes, then how can we discuss what to discuss? And how can we know that there is something in spiritual world? There's something we need to hanker for. I'll give an example. Mostly in India, if you see, like when we go to colleges, mostly engineering things, we aspire. Okay, we have heard about America and London, so we aspire to go there and see what things are there. Yeah, it's the fact, and everyone wants to go there. Thinks about it. Okay, if I do engineering, okay, I'll get a job. Then I might go to this place, that place, that place. We have so much of dreams, but nothing, isn't it? So the point is, it means what? We have some knowledge. We got some knowledge from our news channels, from our something geography and whatever, that okay, this place is very nice to go around and things around. So I want to go. Eiffel Tower, the iron rods, we need to go and see there. Right? So we have things, okay, Disney Worlds. So it means what? We got the knowledge, We might right now we got social media, so we get some pictures to see, wow, it's very good, we can go and see it around. So the point is, we see things and perceive, okay, if I have some money, or if I can save some money, or if I can earn some money, then I can go and see it by my own eyes. Why to see someone posting pictures? Let me go and post myself as well. Right. So it means what? The context is, we understand or we know about something and we aspire to go there. So Lord's coming here doing pastime is actually giving us the content to release on, the content to think about, the content to desire for, so that we understand, yes, there is spiritual world, and actually we can go there. We can release this pastime. We can see things happening, right? Why to struggle along in this material world again and again? There's a nicely being said that even Maharaj was saying yesterday that the every activities which we are doing in this material world is actually preparing for the next birth, or next what I say, he used the word next birth in the womb of a mother. We are just preparing ourselves to take birth in with another mother. That's what he said. So the point is, we need to find a way to become peaceful. We need to find a way to be in a state of peaceful, so that, and the process is our scriptures. Pray for our scriptures. So this Nagapatni, they have been, I mean, all actually been being conquered by Hiranyakashipu. They're all in not in very good state. They're all distressed. But when Lord Narsingh they were killed, they all got relieved, and they were praying to Lord Narsingh that, please, thank you very much for this wonderful killing of this demon. Though it's a pastime. And understanding is that by understanding this pastime, we know that something is beyond this material world, which we can aspire for. And very, very interestingly, see that Prabhupada has given this so nice parampara. And Maharaj was saying that just by reading the Shastras, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagvatam, nothing else is required. Very first canto, very first chapter, very second verse, where it's been described that we don't need any other scriptures. Kimva Pareshwara. So there is no need of any other scriptures, because our Vyasadeva has compiled very nicely the Srimad Bhagavatam. Just relishing Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, both are the same in one context. Sometimes people, they differentiate between Gita and Bhagavatam, but in one context, both are the same. Gita is what Krishna spoke, Bhagavad Gita, and Bhagavatam is about Krishna. So both are related. And by that, by reading the scriptures and understanding that there is something higher is there, and which can be, if we follow that path, we can be more peaceful. So we are searching for happiness, but we don't know where to find it out. But once we find it out, we can take it more seriously and then sincerely. Maharaj used the word sincerely yesterday. Like, be sincere on our process. The process is already given by our acharyas, by Prabhupada. We need to just follow the process, and by which, as these Nagapatni, they were being relieved, we can be relieved from this material world as well, isn't it? The context is the Nagapatni were being relieved from the you can say as a prison house of Hiranyakashipu. But in the same way, this material world is prison house for us as well. It's been described like if you do some some mischievous things and you get caught by police, you need to be in prison. You may ask, why do we need policemen? Isn't it? We can ask, why do we need policemen? Shri Shri Kuranda Mayapur Shashi Ki Jai. Is there a need of policemen? Do you need any officers, policies? Not required. If everyone becomes very good, everyone becomes respectful to everyone, then we know we don't have to spend so much of things on making nuclear weapons. Prabhupada says that we are making nuclear weapons for what? To safeguard, to protect our country and things, isn't it? But Prabhupada says that at any cost, if this nuclear weapons being used, can we be peaceful? Can this bring peaceful to us? No. We can see, you can just find out any war which brings peace. It doesn't happen, isn't it? Any war can never bring peace to us. We can see this currently still going on, no? Ukraine, Russian is going on, see? Just whatever the context may be, but the result is what? It's not peaceful. Everyone is disturbed. So the point is to search for something where we can be peaceful. As Nagapatni, they were relieved by Lord. When Lord killed Hiranyakashipu, they got freed, and they were praying to Nrsimhadev. Thank you very much for that. I pay our respectful obeisances unto you again and again because you have killed the demon. Right? And this is the way where Mahaprabhu wanted to spread this message of Krishna consciousness for everyone, so that when the demon in this world is within us now, we are fighting within our own self. There are so much of pride, envy, and all others. We need to counteract. We need to act on those. Maya is very, 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 very strong. But Prabhupada says, you know what he says? Hare Krishna Mahamantra is more stronger than the Maya. So the devotional service, the path of devotion is actually stronger than Maya. Maya is servant of Krishna, isn't it? And when Maya knows that, okay, this person actually is aligned to Krishna consciousness, so I'm not going to disturb him anymore. Maya dakshina prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Krishna says that this whole prakriti actually is in control of me. So the Maya is also in control of Krishna. Right? And when we take shelter of Krishna, it becomes beneficial for our progress. And Maya actually does her job. Is a duty. Is her service to test us, to purify us. She checks us time to time. Are you still on the go, on the path? Like when you drive, there are some the white lines on the both sides, the lanes, right? And whenever your tire goes toward those white lines, it's a grrr. It makes sound, right? That actually you are going away from your track. Come back in. What does it mean? So these two lines are actually our paramparas for regulative principles. So you have to be in lane. So the lane is there. You can, if it's a whole lane and you can go from here like this and like this, that's okay. Still you are on your lane. If you're parking like this, still you are, just imagine you're parking a bit tilted. That's still fine because you are under your lane. That's fine, But if you go side, it means you are breaking the rules. So that lane, where when we drive, is still fine, but we need to be very careful about crossing the lanes. Otherwise, accidents. It means otherwise our spiritual path get hampered, our progress get hampered. We go downwards. So rather than going straight, we get an accident and it's paused. pause for some time, call AA and things, isn't it? So the very importantly, Lord has given us the process through scriptures and through acharyas. So acharyas, they come here, they just don't go for begging food by wearing saffron clothes. It's not that. The real purpose of them to come and bless us, come and bless and grasp us, give blessings so that we can get them piety by serving them. And that sukruti, agyala sukruti, makes us the next level to get faith. And by taking faith, actually we can progress more. So as this Nagapatni and others, we see Vidyadharas and others, they are all get relieved by taking shelter of Lord now, and they are praying to Lord. In the similar way, just by praying to the Lord, by taking shelter of acharyas, by taking shelter of holy name, we can progress and get relieved and start praying to Lord. Oh Lord, thank you very much for giving the scriptures to us. Thank you very much for the Goswamis. No, Mahaprabhu says to Goswamis, then you go there and revive this Vrindavan. Just imagine if Mahaprabhu could not have asked for Goswamis and they could not have revealed this Vrindavan to us, I don't think we could have Karuna born here, isn't it? So it's just because of this parampara, it's just because of Mahaprabhu revealed this Vrindavan again, and Prabhupada bringing Vrindavan to every nook and corner. And we are discussing about Krishna Katha. We are discussing about Krishna Katha, which actually is pure and purifying. It never ever get contaminated. We have heard so many pastimes that many devotees, they have got Bhagavad Gita from garbage and read it and changed their life. And we have even heard many times past times that many devotees, they got Bhagavad Gita and they have not read it, but their generations, the children, they have read and changed their life. So this is kind of Prabhupada says atom bomb, This is the book's bomb where just by it explodes, it's explode by changing our heart. So by discussing Krishna Katha, by in touch with Srila Prabhupada's books, chanting the holy name, we can actually relish this pastime. We can prepare ourselves not to be in the womb of another mother, rather going back to Godhead. Any quick questions, comment for discussion? Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you. Very nice structured class. Just a small question, Prabhu. Trying to understand the mood of Hiranyakashipu, because as you mentioned that Hiranyaksha was here, Varahadev came and in one punch gone, and Hiranyakashipu being brother of Hiranyaksh, he must have seen or witnessed or heard that how Varahadev defeated Hiranyaksh. And as strong as Hiranyakashipu was, equally strong was Hiranyaksha, and maybe a little bit more. So, what was Hiranyakashipu thinking that I can just fight Vishnu and defeat him when when he could see that his brother was just defeated in one punch? Lord didn't even have to put pressure in him, just.
Yeah, certainly the see the mode is he wanted revenge. So when you are in the mode of revenge, you don't think of yourself that okay, I'll get defeated. Your mood is that okay, I'm going to kill this person. That's what he was thinking about, isn't it? He knew very well. In one sense, he knew that okay, I will be killed. I'll just give a very very basic example. I think your the smoking packets. You know, it says what it says. Smoking kills is the cancer, right? The anyone who smoke, when you take out the cigarette from the box, every single time he reads it. Smoking kills. He might have been ignoring, but actually he's in front of his eyes. What was he doing? Still lighting up. He said, "Okay, I'm enjoying. I'm relaxing for some time, isn't it?" So in a similar way, this box always says that smoking kills, but still people they smoke, right? And what the excuse is, oh, the people who doesn't smoke they also die. Anyway, that's the decision point. What I'm trying to mention here is, Hiranyakashipu knew that anyway I will be killed, but still he has this the pride and power. That's why just to fight with Lord, he did tapasya. Just imagine, even what to talk about the devotees. These demons, they got all the powers from the Lord itself. They did tapasya. Hiranyakashipu did tapasya, right? And the way he was doing tapasya, that whole planet was a bit, tormented. And then Lord Brahma came, and then he was searching where he is, from where this voice is coming. Right? There's so much insects and ants and heels become his body, of Hiranyakashipu's body, and got pleased. And what he wanted immortal. For what? What the reason? He knew that if I can become immortal, then can only I can fight back with Krishna, Vishnu. Otherwise, there is no possibility. So, for revenge only, he did tapasya, and he got a boon, and he wanted to fight. And he was so intelligent. Maharaj used this word again yesterday, that you should use our intelligence, slight intelligence, to take Krishna consciousness. And Hiranyakashipu used his intelligence to tweak Brahma. That okay, he says, I won't give you immortal, but you can ask something else. And then he tweaked, okay, so these are my one paragraph, that definition of immortality. He just say that, okay, I can become immortal. Brahma says, no, I'm not. How can I give to you? So like, as we say all the time, we'll sing bhajans, Krishna te tomara, Krishna dite para, tomara sakati ashe. Oh, Vaishnava Thakuras, you have Krishna, so you can give Krishna. Lord Brahma says, I'm not immortal. How can I give? Right. So as he says, I cannot give, then Hiranyakashipu used his intelligence and elaborated his definition of immortality. So, okay, I cannot be killed by human, animal, day, night, outside, inside, everything. But he forgot that Krishna is more superior than him. He has left something for Krishna. Right? So he was not being killed in the day, in the night. He was in the dawn. He was not being killed by an animal or a man. He was both half man and limb. So no one can surpass the intelligence of Krishna. If we can use that intelligence toward Krishna consciousness, just imagine what can we not get. Isn't it? So Hiranyakashipu has this tendency, has that, he wanted to fight back, he wanted to take the revenge. So to get the power, he worshipped Lord Brahma, and he got the power. And after his power, what happened? He started fighting with Krishna. And at the end, he got slain by Lord himself, right? So, is it okay, Prabhu? Yeah. Anyone else, anything?
More comment to the answer. Just when you were saying this came to mind. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Hiranyakashipu also in that mood asked that, I should not be killed in the 12 months of the year. So, the Adhik Mas, the Purushottam Mas came, Krishna did extra months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so I'll stop here. Grantraj Srimad Bhagvatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.
His grace Baleshwara Ramana Prabhu ki
Hare Krishna. So it was supposed to be March